Over 25,000 people flock to Toronto every year for the Toronto International Film Festival. But beyond the glitz and the glamour of the red carpet, this year's biggest films deal with one big subject: freedom. On opening night, the Fifth Estate reveals the rise and fall of WikiLeaks.
Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. But if you give him a mask, he will tell you the truth.
Benedict Cumberbatch plays WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange.
Every subject matter that's in it, all the personalities involved, the fact that you and I are affected by the issues in the drama day in, day out. That's why it's important.
The bigger issues that are involved in this movie, having to do with transparency and privacy, those are things that aren't going away.
I want to ask you what part of the country you come from.
I originate from Canada. I guess where that is.
Oh, I know where Canada is. I've been there myself.
Well, travel for a slave.
Another world premiere is 12 Years a Slave, the shocking true story of a 19th century freeman kidnapped and sold into slavery by acclaimed director Steve McQueen and produced by Brad Pitt.
He asked the question, why are there not more films about American slavery? I want to do a film about American slavery. And it was a mind-boggling question. Why aren't there? It was exactly the right question, and here we are tonight because of that.
This 38th edition of the film festival was dedicated to the late film critic Roger Ebert. His widow, Chaz, had a few things to say about this year's politically charged program.
I think instead of our world leaders being at the G20 summit, they should be here and watch some of these movies so that they can see what it's like to be another race or gender, or to see what it feels like to live in a refugee camp. I think that would help them think more about peace rather than war.
But despite this year's serious tone, the crowds and the stars are still having fun.
I just want to jump in.
Do it, go for it.
I've come from London.
Can I get a picture? Yeah.